Doubt is, without a doubt, a big fat dream killer. Unfortunately, it's not going anywhere. So the more we try to push it away or try not to have self-doubt, it just perpetuates the cycle and creates more resistance, making us feel worse. However, there is a way to use doubt as a tool for manifesting. My name is Susan Ferrara from SusanF.com, and in this episode of the Law of Attraction series, I'm going to show you how. First, I want to talk about what doubt really is, and then we're going to get into how to use it. So first off, self-doubt is only your subconscious mind freaking out. It's freaking out because it doesn't want change. It's its defense mechanism. Once you understand what it is, you'll then see how we can get out of this. So when you set an intention or you decide that you want to create something new, the subconscious mind doesn't want you leaving your comfort zone. It wants to keep you locked down right where you are because it knows that whatever you have experienced up until this point, whatever are your patterns and your habits, it knows that they are okay, they're safe, you have not died from these experiences, from these patterns, and it wants you alive. That's its job, to keep you safe and sound and alive. So naturally, it's going to pull out all the stops and try to keep you where you are. He doesn't realize what he's doing, but you can beat him at his game. So what happens is, when you can start becoming aware of these doubts, you can actually then start doubting them. And what that does is shake those limiting beliefs to their core until finally they will collapse. So here's how you can build a habit of that. You want to first become aware of when you're actually doubting yourself. And sometimes we're very aware of it. Sometimes it's in the background. Sometimes it's just a tape that's playing over and over in the back of our mind. And even though we're not consciously paying attention to it, it's still there driving and, taking the reins. So what I want you to do is start paying attention to what comes up for you when you begin to take a step toward whatever it is that you're trying to create in your life. Okay, so for instance, say you want to create a new business, you have your whole vision planned out, you're so excited for it, you're so inspired, you can totally see the dream in your mind's eye, and as soon as you go to take your first step toward making it happen, you're flooded with doubts and flooded with, I'm not good enough, I don't have the credentials for this, I don't have the right kind of degree for this, I'm not smart enough, and all of these things start bubbling up to the surface, and they make you procrastinate, or they make you self-sabotage, or they make you quit and give up. That's worst case scenario, but it happens because of this reason. So what you want to do is just become aware of what those are. What are the limiting beliefs that are starting to surface? The next step is to honor them. You're not trying to push them away. That is the worst thing that you can do. If you try not to think of something or not to do something, what happens? It keeps coming up in your mind. It's very hard to do that. So what you want to do instead is just acknowledge it. You now know it's just your subconscious mind keeping you safe. So all you have to say is, hey, self-doubt, I see you there. Thanks. I know you're trying to keep me safe. Appreciate it, but I'm going to consciously change my mind in this way. And then what you can do is step 3, doubt the doubt. So whatever that limiting belief is that's coming up, whatever that doubt is, all you have to say, is this really true? That's the most important question you can ask. Is this really true? Is it true for everyone? Because if it's not true for everyone, then it doesn't necessarily mean, and even if it has been true for everyone, it doesn't necessarily mean it's true for me. Start there and keep questioning. So here's an example. So say you believe that you have to have a certain type of education for the kind of business that you want to create, and you don't have that education, yet you have raw talent, right? Everyone's telling you, oh, you should do this, you should do this. You have the raw talent. You've been doing it as a hobby because you love it. But the fact that you don't have a piece of paper that says you're certified in whatever it is holds you back. So you would simply ask, okay, do I really need this piece of paper? Maybe you do. Maybe you're trying to be a doctor, right? Or a lawyer, and you need that piece of paper. So then all you do is ask, how can I? So let that doubting your doubt lead to the question, how can I? Be curious, and that opens up the creative channels in your brain so you can start receiving all kinds of ideas and insights and inspiration from the universe to take you where you need to go. More than likely it's going to be not true. So is this really true that I need this piece of paper? Actually, no. When I Google whatever it is that I want to be and people who have done it themselves without going to school, a whole bunch of successful people come up. Okay, now I can see that this isn't really true. And what's happening is, even though it's still there, it's weakening that limiting belief. And with repetition, that belief is going to become weaker and weaker and weaker, and before you know it, it's going to collapse. The more that you can show evidence and prove that it's not true, what your subconscious mind wants you to believe is true, so you stay in your comfort zone, you want to prove that's not true, it's going to collapse. At this point, you will have built a new and more empowering belief that allows you to move forward with what you want to create. And you do that for the next step and the next step if you have to, until you get to where you want to be. Okay, so here's your homework. I want you to, I know you have some intentions going. It's about to be 2016, and it's that time of year where we're all thinking about what we want in the new year. Just pick one thing, one simple thing that feels a little bit challenging, and when you imagine yourself going for it, think of what some of your fears are around it. What are some of the doubts around it? I want you to share that in the comments and flip it in the comments. Doubt your doubt in the comments, and I will pop in to see if anyone needs help, but I want to see how you're doing with this. So I hope you found this valuable. If you liked it, like it. If you know anyone else that could benefit from it, please share it. My name is Susan Ferrara from SusanF.com, and if you want more videos like this, you can sign up at SusanF.com. Thank you again for watching the Law of Attraction series, and I will see you soon.
Easy Peasy LOA, my easy 6-step system for using the Law of Attraction, is coming again soon. Get on the list now. You can sign up at easypeasyloa.com and you'll get the free video series as soon as it launches in January.